Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm Luigi, and I'm joined with
Sleepy Dio.
Sleepy Dio. Today is Thursday, May 15th. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the OP picture in the Trump thread. The Financial Times previously reported Apple planned to source from India, but Trump said fuck India. Then we'll talk about Jews absolutely seething at replies, more Candace Owens stuff. Then we'll talk about why do people act like Hitler hated Jesus Christ. That one's from Clownworld. Same with the Candace Owens one, but I already had it.
Nice.
Then we'll talk about 12 hours strong earthquake prediction. San Andreas fault. San Andreas fault's breaking up or something. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about has the universe punished their habits? I don't know, people working or I don't know, wage slavies or some shit. The wage slavies thread about wage slaving. There's like 3 threads about that guy. So I guess we'll talk about that. We'll talk about red-pilled glow nigger drops nuke on Twitter about the ATF. We'll talk about Trump wanting an F-35 with 2 engines called the F-55. I like that.
The F-70?
F-55. Supreme Court birthright citizenship oral arguments thread. For the finale, it's probably going to be a lackluster finale like always. Hello, soccer. Welcome.
What? No.
Congratulations.
No news about the woke right?
No.
Don't you
Fuck
hate
that.
being called the woke
Fuck
right,
that.
Lou?
No, I don't give a shit. I literally don't give a shit. Who cares? In the boomtards, the trumpets are kind of woke-ish in a way. They just go with whatever the mainstream narrative is, and Fox News mainstream narrative is pretty woke now. So they just go with the flow, and the flow is woke. First post, PTG thread, the Financial Times previously reported Apple planned to source from India all of the more than 60 million iPhones sold annually in the U.S. by the end of next year. Trump criticized that idea on Thursday, saying he told Cook, we are threatening, we're treating you really good. We put up all the plants you built in China for years. We put it up with them. We are not interested in you building in India. He claimed that Apple would be upping their production in the United States following the conversation. Apple did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
Didn't Apple say that they couldn't make the iPhone in India because of extreme fecal contamination?
That's insane and weird. Fecal contamination?
Yeah, like
that's
shit
hilarious.
actually got into the phone.
That's a little funny.
They just wouldn't work.
Well, they sure as fuck can't make them in America. They cost $10 million or something a piece or something, according to them. I don't think so, but I think they'll be just... Wow, your $3,000 iPhone's now like $5,000. Wow. Who cares?
But you're getting paid.
Yeah, but you're getting paid.
That you can buy it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's good. Fuck India. Fuck Pooville. We shouldn't be outsourcing everything to them anyways. And Trump reining them in to produce in America is a good thing. So, it's nothing but good. Next thread. Jews absolutely seething in the replies. Candace Owens says, last year the ADL on every major publication smeared me as Holocaust denier for calling it bizarre that a doctor would cut twins in half only to sew them back together. This year, Auschwitz drops a podcast substantiating that the twin experiment was a myth. And then a big wall of text basically saying that. It's a myth.
Yeah, it's everything about the Holocaust is Jewish projection.
It is. And
they projected their crimes that they committed in Soviet Russia.
Yeah, exactly.
Onto the Germans.
Yeah, the roller coasters into the ovens. The shotguns that bend in on themselves. Yes. Yeah. Red Pill me on the Holocaust. Did it happen, but with only maybe a few thousand? How'd they fake it? I mean, I think a couple thousand died. But not like the millions that they claim.
Jew stubs his toe. Oh, this is a Holocaust.
Yeah, exactly. And if the Holocaust was so effective, why was there so many survivors?
Yeah.
And why were the doors wooden? And why? Yep. It's all bullshit. They won't be able to milk the Holocaust myths for much longer. Everyone sees what's going on, says a German anon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost over.
Yeah, you didn't finish the job in World War II, Hans. Now we're all plagued with kikes.
They didn't even start it.
They didn't start it. Kike seething so hard, LMAO, says a kike. I wonder if they ever talked about Lazar Kaganovich.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know who that is, but this kike sure does. Hello, Fasci. Welcome, Hail. Hail Hitler. Bless Hitler. And all his wonderful magicalness. Magical Hitler. This will end up like the next Conservacuck talking thread head with a big fat humiliation for you idiots, and you still can't see after the 200th time. Stop pretending to be human, you're animals. The average goy is a worthless piece of shit created to make my life comfy. Oh, I wonder who's saying these things. If you don't like that, you can kill yourself. Try to fight against God and lose. That's a kike typing those words.
I mean,
a German kike.
Like,
they're everywhere. They've infested everything. I will pay people to publicly deny the Holocaust. There's many people that already do. You should be one of them. They admit it themselves that God is on our side and not theirs. However, they label Hashem doesn't matter, but they know we're superior. I assume the goy?
It's Jewish babble.
It is. Yeah, maybe he's talking about other Jews. Maybe.
Like, who knows what they're talking about? Who cares
you're
what
right.
they're talking about?
It's simple. Jews support anything that makes Holocaust sound worse and oppose anything that makes it sound less horrific and special compared to similar events. What is true, what is a lie is irrelevant. That's pretty accurate. They just inflate it to be worse than it actually is. At all opportunities. Every twisted thing Jews accuse the Goyim of doing is either completely false or it's the Jews themselves doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, the Holocaust is fake and not real. Moving on. Why do people act like Hitler hated Jesus Christ? Picture is Cambridge University, Christianity and Hitler's ideology. The role of Jesus in National Socialism.
Yeah, because apparently some Nazis were into like some weird esoteric stuff.
Yeah.
They just project that onto
all
everybody.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that one picture with that huge giant cross with a bunch of Nazis around it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's really every image of Nazis is fucking cool. They have really cool aesthetic, Dio.
I saw a wonderful picture of a Christmas banquet.
Oh yeah?
With the lovely Swazi banner.
Wonderful. Cool. Positive Christianity. The Nazis basically rewrote the Bible to pretend that Jesus wasn't Jewish, which is ridiculous because the entire point of Jesus is meant to be fulfilling the messianic prophecy of the Tanakh, the Jewish holy book in the first place. Did they?
I mean,
they probably reworded it a bit.
Calling Jesus Jewish is like calling George Washington British.
Yeah. He's not a real Jew.
It might have been technically true, sort of, but like...
The Jews that are not Jews.
He created something new.
Exactly. And also the Jews hate Jesus, so they hate his guts. And they hated his guts back in the Bible times as well.
The Ashkenazi Jews had no connection with the Jews that actually killed Christ.
Right.
Except that they chose to embrace that identity.
Right.
Because just like... Imagine two people fighting.
Yeah.
And some third guy comes in, he doesn't know either one. He's like, I like this guy.
Sounds like Jews.
Yes.
Luke says, pagan National Socialists were an invention of the American Natsock movement in the 1970s. There was occultists who followed more medieval traditions, not ancient pagan ones. Sure. Because faggot spics like Handsome Truth and Adam Green are pushing the gay psyop that he was a Satanist. Dude, is Handsome Truth really pushing that Hitler was a Satanist now?
If he is, he gotta go.
Please don't. Dude, I feel like he just does whatever gets him the most money.
Maybe.
I like him, though, because he really moved the movement forward, but he's taking a lot of flack for it, so I don't know. Whatever. The whole Odyssey demonetization thing hit a lot of people. Because they're stupid. Hitler and most high-ranking National Socialists believed Jesus was an Aryan that fought Jewry and had his message corrupted by Saul after his death. That sounds right. Why do people act like Jesus wasn't a brown Jewish con man? Says British Enough.
Because the Jews themselves say that was a beautiful man that wasn't Jewish
Yeah.
because his mother was raped by a Roman soldier.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what they say.
Yeah.
So, like, why does he look so different? Oh, well, there you go. He was
Yeah.
raped by a Roman
He was a
soldier.
rape baby. Jesus was a rape baby. Fascists always hide behind the Bible, the flag, and children. Go fuck yourself. You want socialism, don't you? National socialism. Watch Culture Thug's video on this topic. What was Hitler's religion? No. But I'll take your word for it.
Culture Thug sounds like a nigger.
Yeah. I love the part of the Bible where Jesus says to kill everyone who isn't racially Germanic. I don't think it says that. I think it says to love everybody.
Except filthy demon dykes.
There is a underlying message of Jew hate in the Bible. Throughout the Bible. The Old Testament really hates the fucking Jews. That's for sure. God really doesn't like Jews. That's fact. He persecuted Christians like Saint Maximilian Kolbe, Saint Edith Stein, and the 108 Martyrs. Well, Stein sounds like a fucking Jew.
That's a modern Jew name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, that's a German name for rock.
Yeah.
Or stone.
Yeah.
That word would not be anywhere back in the early days of Christianity.
Yeah. This Denmark says, because our adversaries will use any vector they can to sow division between our peoples.
There it is.
They do that, yes. That is a very astute point, Anon. They do such things on a daily basis. Every day. Tucker literally had to bow to them and was like, please, I'm an ally. Please, stop attacking me, Mossad, please. You really want to make an enemy of everybody? And then they go, yes, we do. You're all boys and you're all enemies. There's no consensus on it because Hitler changed his views multiple times on religion. Because Hitler rejected Christ, this American says. In this American response, even if that were true, he didn't reject Jesus or his teachings to the degree of our current world leaders do. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, they totally copied my swastika cross symbol. Or did you copy theirs? The world may never know. Whatever, Jesus hates Jews. Next thread. 12 hours, strong earthquake prediction, San Andreas fault, foreshocks now hitting northwest of Los Angeles. Foreshocks hitting northwest of Los Angeles. A strong earthquake is likely. Major quake possible northwest of Los Angeles along San Andreas fault from May 14th to 15th. Please stay prepared. It's like 98%.
There's no such thing as a
fault line?
as an earthquake prediction.
Aw, that's not cool. But I want a big happening, Dio.
I know.
Can I have a big happening and like the fault line cracking and we get like a fucking movie where everyone's like running from the volcanoes that pop out?
That'd be nice.
That'd be fucking cool.
Or the whole state.
The
breaks off
volcanoes.
and goes into the ocean.
Yeah, that'd be great.
People have been hoping for.
Oh,
since I
yeah.
was a little boy.
If America or if California just broke up into 3 different big chunks, that'd be great. Luke says, if anyone wants a white supremacist version of Christianity, here's a website for autistic enjoyment. Owner is a weird guy, though. ChristOgenia.org.
Neato.
Cool, neato. Why does Luke have all these weird, obscure data things? Very crazy. Okay, bye, California. Oh shit, U.S. will be under Republicans' rule forever. Anyway. I wish a big giant earthquake would hit California that was like nothing we've ever seen before and cause massive volcanoes to erupt out of it. That'd be great. This guy predicted a world-ending earthquake in California last week too. Well, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
I remember there was another, like toward the end of my fast, there was another prediction of an earthquake there, and it never happened.
This is the biggest bunch of bullshit. You cannot predict earthquakes. That's what Dio was saying. You can't predict them. They're unpredictable. You're a fucking retard, Anon. Look one post down, this account keeps predicting the same fucking earthquake over and over again, and it has never been right. Well, you just keep predicting, and then eventually you make a prediction that's right. You just have to do it over and over and over again, forever. And eventually you will be right. If I start Rocky back at 4th, will I in some minuscule amount help the earthquake kill more people? Fuck, I'm already rocking. Possibly. Rock very hard. Maybe you will. The more time passes after a supposed foreshock, the less likely it is that anything bigger is coming. So it's less likely there's a foreshock coming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool. Everyone's crushing my hopes. No. I wanted there to be an earthquake. Earth-chan, take my energy and all my hatred, destroy the hellhole that is California. Death to California. There's a lot of California hate here. It's a pretty big shithole. I went there on the Great American Road Trip, and it was a shithole. Yeah. Everywhere I went was a shithole. And there's graffiti everywhere. Like, all the like, you stop at a rest stop, there's graffiti everywhere, and there's, like, drug deals and shit. And you're scared you're gonna get fucking shanked by a random nigger. So, whatever. Oh, I'm dying. Yuck. Next thread. 120,000 per year, work from home, comfy job, seed faggot, as the universe punished their hubris. Software engineer lost his 150k job to AI. 800 rejections later, he's doing DoorDash and living in a trailer to survive. It's like literally me, kind of.
Yeah.
Except I didn't have a fucking awesome job like that before. I had no job. And now I'm in a trailer, and I don't... Like, this guy probably has a brand new trailer, a brand new car. And he's doing DoorDash.
If he could afford a brand... Well, I was going to say if he could afford a brand new trailer, then he could afford to rent someplace. But not in California.
Yeah, no, not in California, no. He was not a software engineer. He was probably a... Do very little engineer. Why doesn't he just engineer software?
Because now the AI is doing it all.
Because it's so hard! If he was making that much money, for what reason would he not have enough investments for passive income not to worry about unemployment? That is quite a bit of money.
Not in California.
It's not. California's expensive.
He was probably spending all of that on rent.
Yeah, and Starbucks.
Yes.
Every day. He needs to go work for free on some projects to build a portfolio or profile. Sure. Computer. How can you make $150 a year, lose a job to a thing that basically reaps and GitHub? I assume at least any stable employment includes tons of undocumented legacy stuff. Like, how could he possibly lose his job even with AI? I don't know. Because that's the world we live in. So, what's he doing with all the money he allegedly was making? Wasting it on car payments and renting some fancy apartment.
That's what I'm saying.
Funko Pops, IPAs, OnlyFans, the list goes on.
That's true too.
Yeah. Gotta have those Funkos. Need the rare ones. This Whammon says is a higher... This Whammon's Black Lives Matter anon.
Wow.
Says, as a hiring manager, I can only think it's because he's white. And then goes into a wall of text, so obviously Whammons. Text written on a random photo makes any story real. You're retarded or malicious or both. Well, it's a story that's circulating right now. I'm pretty sure it's real. But it's like, what are they trying to... They're trying to drum up fear with AI with this story. I guess, obviously.
But the thing is, everybody's happy when these fucking communist losers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Nothing of value was lost. Next thread. Red-pilled glow nigger drops nuke on Twitter about ATF. Miss Anthrope says, what the Obama admin and the people in this bureau and field office did to Jay Dobbins is wrong. I'll say it, it's wrong. Conspiracies are real. The gun-walking scandal was just a distraction from our real compartmentalized mission. We were asked to take guns bought from retailers in the U.S. and hand them off to cartel, send them south of the border. We were supposed to create violence. This was to justify that U.S. civ guns caused this in order to ban them. The gun-walking scandal was just a cover story. We were the ones that pushed this on the ATF, and our SAICs pursued it enthusiastically. They are guilty of causing civil war south of our border. Without them, there wouldn't be the violence you see today. What you're told is a lie. Whoever they are, they're right, OP says. I've heard the same shit floating around many times before, but I never really thought about it too much. Look up what they're talking about and you'll get it. As a bonus, they get a fucking Ku Klux Klan title as their handle, and Adolf Hitler giving his speech as their background. Fucking crazy shit, it's all real. Is it all real, Dio?
Man, I have no idea.
Who knows? It sounds plausible. We're definitely sending weapons to the cartel.
Yeah,
in some way.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing that forever.
We've been doing that for a while. CIA's been doing drug running for a while. But everyone already knew Obama gave guns to the cartels as a pretext to commit treason by violating the Second Amendment. What's the revelation here? Luke says this is just the word misanthrope. Bait thread Linuk. They do this, but they won't admit it publicly. I agree. I kind of said that.
The name on the Twitter handle is Exalted Cyclops, which I've heard. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, misanthrope.
Yeah, Exalted Cyclops is a rank in the KKK.
Ah, I see. Fast and the Furious, this Anon says. You did.
Before.
You were right on, Finn. This Anon got your back. Why are rightoids so gullible? It's very simple to be gullible. You just accept all information. Very simple. Red-pilled glow nigger, this is you. You are not, never happened, and never will be a glow nigger. Get a job. I'm 98% sure it's legit, honestly, and that there's feds in this thread. If you look at their followed followers, there seems to be another glow nigger, not affiliated with any government agency. Makes me think. They do bait, often. All of the African conflicts exist for the same reason. Charity money funneled into warlords to create a total fucking, and shovel it all into Europe.
Yeah.
Or into the United States. They like shoveling that shit here. No thank you. God damn, this fucking thread is filled with so many glow niggers I'm going blind. Sloppy job, Mossad. Derp, pack of lies, faggot, low effort, tranny larp. I think there's truth in most things, and there's some truth in this, but it's probably definitely a fed bait.
Well, I mean, it's publicly known, and the only thing they've done is that they've extended, like it's still going on.
Yeah. Well, next thread is my favorite thread. Trump wants an F-35 with 2 engines called the F-55. Trump, F-35. I'll fucking play it. Let's listen to Trump talk about the F-55.
That's just necessary.
Yeah, you're not going to hear anything. Too bad.
Great display, so we're going to see that. But one of the things for the people that are interested in the military that I've asked to look into, the F-35, we're doing an upgrade, a simple upgrade, but we're also doing an F-55. I'm going to call it an F-55, and that's going to be a substantial upgrade, but it's going to be also with 2 engines, because the F-35 has a single engine. I don't like single.
He's like, F-35 has a single engine. It's going to be a substantial upgrade, but it's going to also be with 2 engines because the F-35 has a single engine. I don't like single engines. Just like Trump speak. It's pretty awesome. F-14, F-15, F-22. Almost all fighter jets had 2 engines for redundancy. Many pilots have flown home on a single engine. FOD is real. A single engine on an aircraft so expensive seems risky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Candace says, finally a new system, I know! It's a great system, and now it's going to have 2 engines. It's going to be doubly good. It's going to be the doubly good system. This America says, doesn't make sense at all. The F-35 was purpose-built for rapid deployment against modern enemies that could destroy your runways for countries with limited naval air platforms. The purpose was never close air support. In close air support, 2 engines on a jet might be useful, but helicopters would be more useful. Whatever, to put 2 fucking engines on it. Can't cost that much more, can it? It's already so expensive.
Well, it might make it cheaper.
Maybe that's possible. I guess.
Having 1 big engine, versus 2 small ones.
Yeah,
maybe the small ones are easier to produce.
Maybe exactly. Clown says, "How excited are you, Spring Badger?" He's -50 excitement. -50 excitement. Even though it's the greatest system ever. And now it's going to be even better system, F-55. It's got double the digits.
I saw Trump was talking up Iran's drones.
Oh yeah, he wanted to buy some.
He wants the
Cheap
U.S.
drones.
to make cheap drones like
Yeah,
that.
we should have cheap drones. It'd be good. This Burbank says F-35 come in stealth variants or by fine-tuning. Aren't two engines going to have bigger signatures by changing the shape and mass? Perhaps it makes it heavier, potentially carrying bigger payloads, hence a different F model number? Curiously. Apparently people can detect it already, so who cares? Right? It's already detectable, so who cares? He wants one with a really, really large nose cone and a canopy that looks like a tiny hat. I think he wants one with two engines in it.
But a fighter jet like that would only be capable of pulling ladders out of wells.
I guess so. This America says, are we copying China yet? China's copying us at every moment.
I mean, they literally did. China came out with a, they beat us to the punch on the newest generation of fighter.
Okay.
Releasing it, showing it to the public.
Yeah.
But then Trump showed ours, and it's the same fucking thing.
It's the same thing. They just stole it
Like,
and
it literally
released it faster.
Because, I mean, I don't think we stole it from them.
Yeah.
So, if they look the same, that's the reason.
What a little F-35 gonna do? It only has 4 missiles and no guns.
Lily 2!
Hello, Lily 2! Congratulations!
Now you're Lily 3.
The Lily 3. Base, this Polish nom says. I cannot wait for the new F-55. I can't wait for my new system. Doing a kite up this.
That is so perfect.
That is perfect. That is great. Next thread, finale of the day, Supreme Court Birthright Citizenship Oral Arguments thread. Did I really go through all the threads already?
I guess so.
Wow, what a short show, and I've had so many. I had so many threads, and it doesn't matter. Fast show. Whatever! My show is short and concise and grabbable.
Now Dio can make potatoes.
Yeah. Anyone else listening to this? Sorty Mayor is being an annoying cunt whenever she speaks. Well, that's just how it always is.
She's a Mexican bitch.
It's over. It was 2 hours long. I'm not watching it. Not live? It is. I'm watching it right now. Is it an audio-only feed? Probably, because it's Supreme Court. I'm not tour fucking friend on either side, you fucking grade schooler, teacher, speaking ass twink faggot. That guy's having a good day. Birthright citizenship for those whose parents are here illegally doesn't make sense. We are rewarding illegal immigration by giving citizenship to illegals' children. Meanwhile, if a family wanted to legally immigrate and waited in a different country for a legal opportunity to immigrate in America, their children would not have citizenship.
I saw
Exactly.
an interesting post. It might have been this thread. The guy said, if my neighbor's cow breaks down my fence,
Yeah.
and drops a baby on his land,
Yeah.
neither that cow nor the baby cow belongs to him.
Yeah.
It still belongs to his neighbor.
Exactly. Exactly. Good call. This American says it has to be retroactive. I'm pretty sure it is, if it passes.
Fasci says Trump should just abolish the federal government.
I agree. Do it. Maybe when they do the stock market crash on him in his last year of presidency, he will.
Then finally, Ohio can rise again.
Yeah, Ohio can rise again. Thanks, Cloud Archive. It's been rough. Got our boy in the NICU at a larger hospital now. Wow. Slightly stressful, but I'm sure everything's going good. Where's the pic of Roberts with Podesta and Clinton on vacation? That would probably be a good one to post. Fasci says, Alitu, something bad happened? No, something great happened! She had a child! A baby! A beautiful baby. Luke says, federal government mandates total nigger death. Won't ever happen, nor is anything they do good something more than just bread and circuses. Labored breathing, he's starting to do better. That's not good. He was a big boy, though. Very big boy. Or girl, or whatever. Whatever.
Whatever.
Okay. Got it. Cool. I'm bad with information. So whatever, that's the show. We're done.
Local woman gives birth to elephant child.
I was a big baby when I was born. I also had beautiful blue eyes and blonde hair.
That was from Family Guy.
Ah, wonderful.
Lois gave birth to Chris.
Ah. That's it. We're done, Dio. Any closing comments?
Man, I got nothing. I'm tired.
Dio's got nothing and he's tired. I will close with comments that I did my first day at my real job. It was all training, but it was fun. It wasn't that long. I should get a decent amount of hours next week, so one of the shows will be compromised, but it should all be fine.
Dio will do the show.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Dio will do the show, and I'll warn you guys before that show happens.
If I'm here, I don't know.
Yeah, well, whatever. We'll figure it out. So thank you for the support. Thank you for everybody for everything. Lou's got a job. It's all working out. Life's great. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day after you now. Have a wonderful day. Keep winning at life. I love you. I love all of you. God is with you. I pray for all of you every night. I love you.
God is with us all.
God is with us all.
You're all free now.
You're all free now. You're all free now. Clown says, Dio doing a show? Finally a good show. Joking. My shows are short and concise and grabbable and to the point. And about F-55s and it being a system. It's fucking incredible. My show's fucking incredible. And the energy's coming back. You do not feel the energy. I'm seething in energy. Energy's seething throughout my body. I'm also hoarse from cigarettes. I'm gonna have Alex Jones' voice soon. You wait. I love all of you. Have a wonderful day.
好，走。OK，先往外看点啊。哇！
Are you okay? 这里地干呢？